All right, so last session we started off with Wink and Tink in being woken up by the wizard or by Frug. I'm telling them that there's been an attack on the city. Can you please mute yourself? Thank you. And they witnessed Droll doing some summoning to summon what he called the Owl of Alloy, who seemed to be this humongous mammoth-sized owl with gem eyes. And then what happened? They left. Our Wink stayed, and Tink left to go find his brother in the midst of chaos, just to make sure he was okay. He started walking the town square, yelling his name, and they met up with each other briefly, and then Tink went and found a perfect opportunity to rob one of the blacksmiths and knocked over some scaffolding, but other than that, came out unscathed. And then the rest of the group arrived into town and went straightway to meet with Droll, and noticed that the rest of the citizens were taking notice of Gladtiri, which is the unicorn that they saved, and they were giving like sacred bows to it, like as a form of respect. And when they arrived at the tower,
they're old, and
Droll had a guard bring Gladtiri back to his home, and Frug ushered you guys in, got you guys all dried off and cleaned from the rain. Then you guys went and spoke to Droll about payments and discussed that souling his name to do so cost you guys half the earnings, but you guys decided to take a magic item instead of basically as like a bonus and recompense for doing a quick job, which was far worth more than the 600 lost. Trying to think if there's anything else discussed. I think you guys ended on good terms, saying like, if I have more work, like come back. I'm busy at the moment. So then you guys headed off to go see the aftermath of all these orcs slaughtering a lot of people. You saw like a raised beam with people hanging on both ends of a rope. They seemed very brutal. You guys talked to some townfolk and noticed that Edda was actually kidnapped by some of these orcs that were driven back into a silver mine. That is kind of like a higher end working place. And during this time, Thadon was going through the different places of refuge, asking people about Alloy Barns and like what their connection is to Droll. And I'm trying to figure out like how does Droll connect to Alloy Barns, and why does it seem so important that souling his name lost us this much money. And you guys ended up, after a couple other shopping experiences, made your way to the silver mine to look at these guards and see like why weren't they just trying to kill these orcs now. And it seemed like they made some sort of barricade so they couldn't leave, and they were going to attack in the morning. And you guys decided that now was the time. Wink sent in his familiar Murmur to kind of scout out the area, and it was instantly killed by something, by an orc. And yeah, that's where we ended. Wink was staying outside the cave entrance, whereas Tink, leading the way along with Olivax, Waldo, and Enzo, entered. And that's where we ended. I will add that Wink, you do see Thadon coming up to the entrance of the cave, like maybe 10 seconds away. And that's where we'll start. So if you guys have roll 20 up. I don't know if you have any questions for me or any clarification on the timeline.
Oh, sorry. What time is it right now?
Yeah, so it's about 2 hours after dark. And Yeah, so that's the time. Again, people seem to just be taking refuge everywhere and cleaning up after the massacre. Guards are questioning people and still investigating from where you're standing. You don't really see much because you're you guys are like half a mile out of town towards the mountains, towards the west. I believe, Tink, you were heading into the entrance.
Yeah, so I shot a lit up crossbow bolt down the cave. I don't know if I see that still, or I know that I'm in initiative right now. Do I see him or no?
You would see, if you shot your bolts, it would be going like this way. So, I mean, your bolts would go out once it hits the ground. So, I mean, this is what you see. It's not currently still on. It basically like skidded in the dirt and then extinguished itself. You have a light up
It
on your
shouldn't
rock.
extinguish. It's just like a magically lit item.
Okay. I thought you had a magically lit stone on you, which was, or did you
No,
cast light?
The arrow was my light.
Okay.
And so now I don't have light. I shot it down the cave.
Okay. So in that case, if the arrow is what's lighting, you would see this. That is
Okay.
what you see.
Perfect.
So Enzo and company, Waldo and Olivax. Oh, I should also say that Ivan is staying out. He is not entering. He's just hanging out with the guards with all of Olivax's stuff. Did you take the shield, I'm assuming? The shield and
No,
the
I
spear?
bought a wood shield from
Yeah,
the
a wooden shield.
yeah. So
and-
Ivan
and the
has
pike.
my real shield, my metal shield, and my warhammer, and then I'm taking a wood shield that I bought from the City Watch, and then a pike that I took out of the ground that had one of the people's heads on it.
Okay, so you would not be able to see, neither would Waldo. It is pitch black in here. Basically, you guys are going off of Enzo's directions, who's a half elf, so he can see in the dark. Don't know what you guys are doing as far as lights, if you have like a torch or what you guys are doing.
How close are we to the entrance?
You guys would have entered, so this is, you would have, how far you go without light is up to you.
No. I mean, like, how are we right by the entrance right now?
No, so you guys would be like, the entrance would be like 60 feet behind you.
Okay. I guess I'll just go back and grab a torch because there's all those guards hanging out outside of the
I'm gonna
mine.
go up by Tink again.
So you would not be able to see Tink?
I'm going towards the light.
Okay, but you wouldn't be able to see Tink, is what I'm saying, because the light gives off a 5
Oh,
foot area of light.
Uh-huh.
So you wouldn't be able to see anything. It's like you see a dim light off in the distance. You don't see any shadows or figures or anything like that.
Well, like his silhouette standing in front of the light as I walk over there. That's how
Yeah,
I
so
find it.
I have
Okay, so there's no,
prestidigitation. I can make a light with that. Does that, but it doesn't say how big the light is, so that's up to you, I'm guessing.
I thought that just means you could like light like a little candle.
Just I can light fires or
yeah, I just want to be clear, like the arrow that he shot is like the dimmest light possible. It only gives off a 5 foot area of light. So you would not see any silhouettes in this light. It is not enough lights to make any sort of difference. It's like lighting a lighter. Doesn't give off enough light to make a real difference.
Okay. Tink, where'd you go? I can't find you.
I'm in initiative, right, Bo? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, so you did, and you can be out of initiative until you actually move into the space for how this is working.
Okay. Do I hear him?
Yeah, you hear him. He's like 30 feet away from you. Looks like he's walking towards you.
I'll stop and I'll whisper as loud as I can. I mean, I don't know where he is.
I'll just walk towards the whisper until I get
Okay.
to you.
right.
While I see the room, right? I see that something or I don't even know if it's a room. It's just
This is what you see.
yeah.
You see some tracks, and that's pretty much it.
I will extinguish the light.
Okay. Enzo and Olivax, what do you guys? You got a torch. What is the brightness of a torch?
I don't know.
Can someone look it up, please?
I'm doing it right
Enzo,
now.
are you just going up with the rest of the group? I'm assuming.
A torch, it's probably like 10 feet with like additional 10 dim or something, if I guessed.
Yeah. Close, yeah. 20 foot radius for bright, and then 20 foot for dim.
Okay, so 40 feet total.
Yeah.
Nope.
And that's for 1 hour.
And you're carrying that, correct?
Yeah, so I'll be carrying that instead of my spear. So it'll be shield,
Okay.
torch.
So you could basically see up to like, where's my pingy thing? You could probably see up to here with your light.
I'll just walk up next to Waldo and Tink.
The dawn, you would have arrived to where Wink is at this point. He was just standing outside the cave
Yeah.
entrance.
Yeah, walking up, I'm gonna give him a little wave, and nearing him, I'm gonna whisper, "My brother sent me a message about what's going on, so I cut short what I was doing. What's going on? Let's walk and talk. What's going on?"
Well, your friend, your brother, are you really brothers? You don't look anything alike. I'm so confused when it comes to that.
We don't look anything alike. I look at him like a questioning, unknowing face.
Well, separate parents, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, yes, well, your brother, just went inside with the rest of our group of, adventurers. Oh, looks like my mic is stucky. Is that true? Here, let me turn this off.
Sounds far away.
You do sound a little far away.
Yeah, I lost one of my earbuds today.
There you
I'm bummed about it. I gotta find it.
Yeah, you do.
That's better. Okay. Well, yes, your brother and our other friends have gone into this cave, which I don't support really. It seems kind of like a dangerous venture. I think possibly we might want them to scout a bit and then come back and report, but I don't know. They might not come back at all with what I'm hearing is within that cave.
Oh, they've gone in the cave, have they? My brother is always one to leap, and then before looking, leap again.
He gives that kind of impression. He does, but resourceful, if nothing else. Possibly detrimental to his livelihood, but we'll see in time.
I've lost many years from the stress of it. And normally, Wink, I'm with you. Scout out, get information before just rushing in heedlessly, but sadly, he is my brother, and I love him dearly. And I will unfortunately be going in there right now.
Very well. I will remain at the entrance at a distance. Maybe I'll keep in sight, but just yeah, far enough that I'm not going to get stuck by an arrow. I don't have the greatest constitution, but yes, I'll join you part way. I do have a fondness for your brother and the others, so we'll see what we can do to possibly aid.
I thank you for your willingness, and I may look like a ferocious man bear, but I also am not as strong as I wished I was. As durable, but come, let's wait. Aren't we the only few that can see in the dark? Do they have any like torches with them?
Oh yes, they did manage to get a torch from one of these guards out here, so they've got some light. But man, it would be nice if we could find a way for them to see in the dark. I have no spells that would offer such aid, but maybe that's something we can ask Droll for. Maybe he's got some spells he can offer. But for now,
Yes,
no, we have nothing.
Droll.
Yes, what a Droll.
That he most certainly is. Let's go. And
All right.
I'll help him up as best I can inside.
Awesome sauce. Forward group. What are we doing? You guys are basically at the mouth of this cave to where it seems like it opens up.
I'm excited to do this. So if everybody else is moving slower, I will slowly move ahead of them. I don't know what their speed is. I can see in the dark, so.
There is a torch. Olivax has a torch next to you.
Yes, but I don't know how fast they're moving. Are we moving slowly or?
It seems like they're creeping in, but it's up to you on like if you want to just go or just take a peek. You know,
Yeah, I'm
what
gonna lead them a little bit and see if I can see anything.
I'll let Olivax go ahead of me, so because he has the light.
All right. Oh snap! That was the wrong guy. So I guess just move. Okay. Give me 1 second while I reveal. Nope. Can you see things? Everyone, roll initiative, please.
I just see two little
Yeah, I
squares.
see nothing still.
Sorry. Give me 1 moment, please.
A dead guy.
A dead man.
Did anyone see what was to the right? Did anyone look down the right hallway?
No.
They sure did not.
No.
Let me know what you get for initiative.
I might take a peek down there when I get the chance.
Oh,
What I
God.
missed?
Initiative's being rolled, and Enzo took a peek out, and Waldo gave thanks to let you go first since you have the light.
I didn't want to go first, but
Wait, who's got the X?
That's a dead guy.
I think that. Hold on. Can you make that X guy bigger? I'm pretty sure.
Oh
it's a
yeah,
D&D.
for sure.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
snap.
that's a Magic the Gathering card.
Oh, I have the wrong thing on.
That is
There you go.
100% a Magic the Gathering card. I think his name's like
This is-
Torban.
See
or
a dead
something.
dwarf. Enzo would see a dead dwarf. And you also see this guy here, this orc who takes a swing with he tries to stab you with a spear and he misses.
Stabs me?
No, he's trying to stab Enzo, who walked in this little mouth here in the cavern.
Oh shoot. Okay. That's just like a standard run-of-the-mill orc. Or does he
He
look
looks-
a
am I
special?
doing-
appears to be.
He looks
I-
like a lot of the orcs that you saw dead on the battlefields.
Okay.
What'd you guys get for initiative?
I got 18.
20.
14. Hey,
4.
Oh, was I supposed to roll too?
Olivax 14.
Yep.
Oh, Kyler 8. Sweet. The chat is really helpful.
Your mom's calling.
If you just
Oh.
want to put it in the chat,
Yeah, just
everyone,
throw all
that way
your
you guys can
initiatives in.
see.
Yeah, I forgot about that idea.
That
Your
is
mom.
a great.
Good rolls.
Hey, 20, 18, 15, 4, 1, 2. I'm missing one. All right, so that makes Waldo gets to go first. So it goes Waldo, Enzo, Fadon, Olivax, Tink, and Wink next to each other. And then bad guys in between, as always.
Oh, man. All right, I will walk in. And so I have an idea of where he's at, like the right side, I guess, because
You see a spear go out and like miss
okay,
in the mouth of the cave.
I'll go away from
So yeah,
him.
you see a dead dwarf on the ground laying there. It looks like he was just killed, like very, very, very recently.
Yep, I'm gonna attack him with my thorn whip. 16, that's good. 6.
That hits.
Okay. That's just a D6, I think. 2. Yeah, it's just 2.
2 damage.
Yeah.
Is that slashing damage? Just for future reference.
Probably piercing would be my guess for Thorn Whip.
Piercing.
Piercing. Cool
Yeah.
beans.
1d6 piercing. So
All right,
it's
you
2
you
piercing.
lash out, go over Enzo's shoulder and whip him right in the neck.
Just the, I got their outfit 6.
All right, and then yeah.
You gonna move? You say anything? You move.
This is just a dead end right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's this? Just a pile of crates or
That's
something?
a crane. It's a crane.
Oh. All right. Well, yeah, I'll kind of move in more so more people can get in, and yeah, that's it.
You used the half avocado already cut, right?
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Enzo, you're gonna see an arrow fly by on your right side and hit into the wall. As an arrow comes from the darkness, you have no idea where this came from. That takes us to Enzo. Speaking of. See an orc right in front of you. What would you like to do? You are muted.
All right. I'm gonna move over here and try to hit him.
Awesome.
$15 to hit.
15 hits.
All right.
That hair is so long.
12 damage. No, 9 damage.
Wow. Okay. 9 damage. Are you using a sword?
Yeah.
Okay. So you bite right into his shoulder, the same place where he got whipped with the thorn, and it cuts deep, and this guy is bloodied, meaning that he's below half health.
Cool. And then I will kind of step back a little, or no, I'll stay there so whoever's next could flank him. So I'll stay there. And I'm excited. It's my first fighting.
Okay, the orc right in front of you is going to go next, and he is going to yell something very loud in Orcish. I don't know if anyone speaks Orcish in our party. If not, all you hear is low grunts and very loud, and he's banging on his chest piece, and he's going to attack Enzo. Does a 16 hit, Enzo? You're on mute.
Yes, it does.
Okay. I rolled a 1, so you take 4 damage, 4 slashing damage.
Good.
I'm sorry, piercing damage as he finds purchase with his spear, and he is going to move over here. And that is his turn.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
You do not. He's not leaving your area of space. That takes us to Thadon. You are just now entering the cave. So you're like 90-ish feet away from them. It's 60 feet to that point where you are now.
Oh, cool. I will just walk up my 30 feet because I don't know this is all happening, and then I'll just make it.
You would have heard a loud grunts in some language that you don't understand.
Gotcha.
You
So
heard,
then,
yeah, you're hearing some light tingings from where you are. That's about it.
You hear fighting.
I hear a roar. I'm just gonna sigh. Now that I have cunning action, I will walk 60 feet, and then I will stealth at the end of it.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth.
Ooh, that was really good. Stealth 24.
Okay. That takes us to Olavax, the Cracked.
Olavax.
Oh, I do have a question.
Yo.
Where would that place me? Would that place me about here? Could I go a little bit this way? I don't want them to know that I'm here.
So it's 60 feet from the entrance to this fork. So if your total movement is 60 feet, then it would take
then
you.
Then I'll just hide there. Totally fine.
Yep. Olavax.
Kyler, does your character speak Orcish?
No.
He doesn't. I thought he did.
Goblin.
Goblin.
Goblin. That's what it is. Okay. All right. I am going to just right into the belly of the beast here. I guess just get myself on the other side.
Okay, then you would see this as well at the bottom.
Okay. Just more dead bodies.
Yeah, it looks like a dead orc, and is this? Oh, I'm on the wrong thing. Still getting used to that. You see that? The bottom. It looks like a copper-colored animal with huge antennas.
Monster.
Huge antennas on the fronts that are like feathery looking. Nice.
Cool. How does so if I'm holding a torch, how does it work with like sheathing and taking out a different weapon? I've never played melee.
So you can't sheath a torch. You could drop it on the ground.
Yeah, but like taking out a different weapon.
You can. That's a free action to take out a weapon.
Okay.
Correct
then
me if I'm wrong. Anyone?
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so then so can I put the torch on the ground and then have my spear same turn?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I will do. I won't throw the torch because I don't want it to go out. So I'll place it gingerly, take out the spear, and go for a poke.
Okay, you have advantage because you're flanking.
All right. Ooh, a natural 20.
That's the way. She likes it.
All right. So how do you kill this orc with this pike that you have?
Oh. All right. This is gonna work. I'm gonna stab him through the back of the head. And then I'm gonna try and like kick his body to like rip his head off. So then I have a second head on top of the pike. I'm collecting.
You're like adding heads like a shish kebab.
Yeah, like a kebab.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was thinking.
All right. So you basically stab him. This guy's neck has been getting pummeled all night, and you just take it off the rest of the way. And did you want to say or do anything? Move? He's dead.
I won't say anything. I'll just, I guess, and I won't move. I'll just turn around to try to see anything else.
Okay, and you turn around, and you don't see any other people.
Just the dead bodies.
This guy can only be seen by Enzo. Yeah, you see the dead bodies.
Okay.
And just for clarification, as far as like the surroundings, this mine goes down like 20 feet at this part, and then it seems to gradually be. At this part, it's like 20 feet down, and then it seems to like gradually getting shallower as you go that way. This wall over here seems to be like 10 feet tall, and this crane seems to be going over the wall and going down. So that's what you guys see. Olivax, you are then going to see an arrow miss again as I roll a natural 1. So it's going to basically skid across the dirt over here. That takes us to Tink. It is your turn, my friend.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not. Going to attempt to move my character.
1 moment, please. There you go. You can move him now.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna look down this hall. Can I see anything, or is it just
You can
dark?
see up to here,
Okay.
and it's just a railway that seems to be going down, and it looks like it's the entrance of the railway seems to be originating from in this direction.
Okay.
Well, also, Bo, if you want, I can help you in making these maps. This map is supposed to be like way bigger than it is. I can help you resize the maps and stuff if you need help with that for the future.
This was the size you wanted it.
I
No, that's fine.
going to hold. I have my crossbow out, and I'm going to hold my action to see if anyone pokes out. If I see an enemy, I'm going to shoot it.
Okay, sounds good. That takes us to the orc's turn, and you're going to hear in common with like a low grunty voice, "Come any closer and they all die." It comes from the darkness. None of you can see where that came from. Looks like to be common like this area or this area. It's hard to tell because it's very echoey in here. And that takes us to Wink, who is now starting to hear things coming from the entrance.
I will follow the dawn, a bit gingerly, but consistently. I will pride myself on my ability to go into dark places, even though I don't want to. I'll just spend my action walking, but if I see anyone aside from the dawn, I'll stop and observe.
Okay, this is what you see. I believe you would see there as well.
All right. The dawn. You know where our friends went?
I'm gonna point towards the left and just be like, oh, it's right here, all the action. He's like, But in a cave system like this, my guess is there are many roundabout ways, and I'm keen, I'm going to point towards the right, to go down the road less traveled. Maybe surprise our enemies as they are a distraction for us.
All right. Seems like a wise decision. I'll leave that to you. And I'll stay at a distance behind, but I will support if I can.
Your voice, for whatever reason, when you said one of those things, reminded me of the guy from Frozen who's like, woohoo! I don't know why, but it just reminded me of him.
Yoki.
Big summer
When I get-
blowout.
When I get a little more nervous, my voice gets a little pitchy, okay?
Woohoo! Big summer blowout.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Awesome. That takes us up to the top to Waldo.
What I mean, I know there's arrows flying past me. Right?
Yep.
Like
One seemed to come from like this direction somewhere,
oh wow.
and another one came from like this direction somewhere.
Okay. I will what can I freaking do? I can't see anything. Looking at my spells. Yeah, I got nothing here. Okay, well, I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll just walk towards over here. Do I see anyone?
You can see
My movement.
from here, you can see out to here. This is as far as that way you can see, and up to here is where the light ends.
Okay,
with
so
the
I
d-
can't see that archer.
You cannot see him, no.
Okay. Could I try making a blind attack? Like, or no?
You'd have to point at a you'd have to. I'd make you roll a d10 to
I'll
pick a
just do
random
that.
square and then attack that random square.
Yeah.
We'll just roll the 10 first
D10.
because
So here's a D10.
you have to
It's a
roll
7.
it. Okay, you don't get the right square, so you don't even have to roll, I guess.
Okay, so I'll just like whip.
Yeah, you're just whipping into the dark.
This isn't working.
Whip it now, whip it good.
And then I will be frustrated. And then I'll be, that's it. And then I'll just like, I don't know how he wants to do this. Just like concentrate. And then I'll just like change form into a tiger.
And can
As a
tigers
bonus action.
see in the dark?
Yes.
I am
So-
getting the tiger. One moment, please.
Dark vision 60. This is normal dark vision.
Be hilarious if they didn't see in the dark. And you're just stuck there.
Okay, so now you see it is getting revealed.
Who's that guy?
You see another orc and you see what looks to be a civilian or a human of some sort who's being held at basically he has like a pike like around at his neck or like at his back as he's like overlooked on his knees on the edge of this 15 to 20 foot drop. I think you have a little bit more movement if you wanted to move.
I moved 30, and then as a tiger, I have 10 more feet. 15, 20. That's all I want to move though, right there.
Okay, that Takes me to, oh my gosh, I
I'm
can't
getting
roll
down to
higher
the
than a
pouncing
freaking 10.
stance.
Wow, I cannot roll higher than 10. Another arrow shoots at Enzo and misses. They seem to be focus firing you for some reason. Archers do at least. That takes us to Enzo.
What direction are the arrows coming from?
Yeah, this guy's the one who shot that one.
All right. Well, I'd be able to see him. I have. dark
Yeah, you
vision
can
up to
see him.
60.
Yep, you can see it.
Okay. All right. I'm just going to Eldritch Blast him then.
Okay.
So I'll turn to him and Eldritch Blast. Not so great. 13.
Misses. You shoot the cliff edge below and some rocks go down.
And then I'll just shake my head like, dang it, I need to practice some more. And I'll
You have
go
your movement
around.
left.
Yeah, so I get 30 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. All right, I guess to there.
You could move there in 30 feet.
Because this is just a big hole, right?
Yeah, this drops.
everything
This just
to-
drops. Yeah, right here is a ladder that you can see that goes down.
Okay. No problem. Okay.
All right. That takes us to, oh, I have another. Awesome. So this orc is going to stab this guy in the back, and he's going to kick him off the edge. And this guy is going to splat at the bottom as he is dead. And he is going to come this way. And he's going to say, you all will be slaughtered. And that is his turn. That takes us to Thadon.
All right. I will walk in my stealth. That means I move half movement. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that will be my action. Sorry, my movement and bonus action. What do I see?
That's what you see. You see these two guys at the bottom.
That should have consumed your. That's not half movement in battle.
I thought moving in stealth took half
Can you
your
travel if you're traveling? Like
You see this
One period
dude who
of time,
looks
then
more
yeah.
of like a bad A compared to the other ones. He seems bigger. He has a great axe instead of a pike like the rest of them. You also see. And what is it loading? What the freak is happening?
Yeah, it kind of freaked out on me too.
My computer's lagging hardcore. See this guy, another orc.
It looks
He
like
doesn't have a bow. There, he has a jab. He
Looks like
he
he's
does have a
undead.
bow, but yeah. So that's what you see. See two guys. Looks like they're heading this way
Which way?
towards you.
Towards me? Okay.
This guy specifically.
That guy specifically? Okay.
Not that he sees you, but that direction.
Yes, I assumed they wouldn't see me. I will. Goodness, I will just whisper to Blink that there's 2 enemies coming. One looks very important. I'm gonna go a little ahead. You shouldn't go much further than where I am. And then I am just going to get inside one of these carts and just stay hidden, hoping that they actually no. There's a big pile of wood right next to me.
Yep.
Yeah, the big pile of logs. I'll just hide behind. There's not a really good square for it, but I'll hide behind those. I'll hide like behind those logs.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I'll pull out my crossbow and just have it out.
Okay, cool beans. That sounds good to me. That takes us to my other archer. Wow. I rolled a natural 3. He tries to shoot at Enzo and misses. And that takes us to Olivax.
I have like a force field around me.
Bro, they don't look to be very good archers.
So why do they keep shooting at me? Nobody else.
There's a tiger that's like about to pounce on him.
They don't care.
It's nothing.
So Bo, so since they're revealed through other people's dark vision, does that mean I see them, or am I still
No.
limited by the torch field?
Yeah, you're limited to, you cannot, this is as far as you see here. Here, this would also apply to Enzo, or sorry, to a Tink as well. Like this is as far as you guys can see is to here and here.
Okay, so I wouldn't even know about those guys down below.
Yeah, you would be able to, yeah, these guys down below, you would, these guys, yes. This
No,
guy,
no, no. I mean,
no.
these ones,
Yeah,
no.
no. Nope.
This I wouldn't have seen. This I hear over here. Like I see.
No, you cannot see those guys.
I can't see them.
You can see like this
But I can
right
see
here,
those.
like this little fire, but you cannot see them now.
Okay.
You'd
I
have to
wouldn't
move.
have, I wouldn't have noticed like the 4 arrows flying
You would,
past.
yeah, you see, like I mentioned to Tink and Wink, or sorry, Waldo, you would see arrows flying from like this direction and this direction, but you don't know exactly where they are.
Okay, and then is this a path to walk across, or is this also a drop off?
Where? Oh,
Right.
that it goes
Yeah.
through this. Yeah, you can walk through it. It's a little tunnel.
I can walk through that.
Yeah, you could climb on top of it as well. It's like 10 feet off the ground, and then the ceiling's like 5 feet above it, so it's not very like tall worthy, but you could climb over it or through it.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have any reason to go down there, so I guess I'm gonna pick up the torch. If I'm allowed to do that, like do the old swap, put the spear back, take the torch up, and make my way towards where everyone else has been heading.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then you would see the archer,
Howdy.
the blue guy. And that's what you would also see a dead human on the
Okay.
ground.
Okay. I will, I guess, just hold my action. To where if any enemy comes within 10 feet of me, I will try to hit them with the spear.
So you dropped, just to clarify, so if you're gonna put away and take out on the same turn, it is an action. You can't just put it away, but you get one free action.
Yeah,
per
I thought
turn.
that's what the free action was.
Yeah,
but-
so the free action would be to pick up the torch and put away. I'm giving you 2 free actions. You get to pick up the torch as a free action and put away your spear as one action, and then taking it out would be an actual action to do it.
So I just have the torch in my hand still. Oh,
You could
I
just-
see what you're
Yeah,
saying.
as your action, you
Okay.
could drop the torch and pull out the spear.
I will keep the spear out, I guess. So I won't be able to hold an action because I would have used it to
Correct.
get the spear. So
Yes.
okay, so I'm done.
Okay, that takes us to Tink.
Okay.
You can see this guy. You see a ladder. You see dead people at the bottom. You see arrows flying from this direction.
I am going to take a shot at the blue dude
Okay.
with my sweet dice. Let's see here. Are these nice? Nope, that's not a good dice. Oh, whatever. I'll use this one. Okay, 17 plus 4.
That
No, plus
hits.
okay, and then damage is, let's just roll it on here. And that's a 7 damage.
And you're shooting him with a crossbow, correct?
I'm shooting him with a crossbow, yes.
Awesome. You see it pierce him in the leg.
And I am going to I'm gonna put a new bolt in and I'm gonna lay on the ground. And that is
Okay.
all.
Awesome. That takes us to Wink.
All right. I will, given Thadon's warning, I will inch closer, only to about the edge, to the point where I can just kind of peek out and get an eye on the bandits.
Are you going right or left?
I'll go to the right. So I'm going to
You're following
follow
Thadon?
Thadon and probably be about here. I'm not very sleuthy, so I'm going to hide behind the walls and just try to get a peek. Do I see them from there?
You would be able to see them. Are you trying to, when you say hide behind this wall, are you trying to like go stealthily?
Yes, yeah, I'll go
Okay,
stealthy.
go ahead and roll stealth for me to see if they notice you.
This could be bad, but it's not bad. 16.
Awesome. You feel pretty confident. You do see two people. You see one guy starting to come up this wooden beam that bridges the gap, and you see another guy hunkered down here shooting arrows.
Oh, fudge. Hate being in conflict scenarios, unless that conflict is sexual or when it comes to bartering and trade. But yeah, physical contact. Hate this. Well, I think I will just hold a. Let's see. I'll hold a firebolt. If the Dawn attacks, I will support him.
Okay. So you're going to attack whoever Thadon attacks.
Yes.
Okay. That brings us back to the top. Waldo.
Woo! Sorry, that was hot. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna run straight at this guy, the archer.
Okay.
Claws hack. Which is,
You don't have a pounce? Can you pounce him, Tony?
that's what I'm doing, buddy.
Ooh. Jeez.
10 plus 5, 15.
That will miss. You come up to this guy and claw him, and he just takes a step back, like freaked out of his mind. To see a tiger in here. And yeah, what happens?
Okay. Well, that's it.
That takes us to, okay, my turn, finally. This is ridiculous. The archer shoots and misses.
Did they go to the stormtrooper school of shooting? Is that what
Bro.
happened?
Yeah, Enzo, another one. Olivax, this one kind of looks like he might be shooting at you, but then you see Enzo right behind you. That takes us.
So we're likely to hit somebody he's not aiming for.
And then as he looks at me, I'm gonna look at him and like shake my head like Michael Jordan did when he made all those 3-pointers and be like, I don't know. Isn't this so fun? And slap his butt as I run by him.
All right, Enzo, you're up.
And 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the big guy that talked. So I'm just gonna go like 20 feet. Why is it not moving? Oh, that's why. And then I'll Eldritch Blast the guy that talked.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna be able to reach him.
That would be this dude. Go ahead and roll.
Same roll. 15.
15 will hit this guy.
Oh.
Or are you talking about the archer?
The guy that was talking.
Both of these guys have talked at one point.
So
it's
this
hard
is the
to
guy
know.
that killed the human.
Yeah, okay, got it. Yep, that will hit.
Okay. Nice. Full damage, 13. No, yes, 13.
Awesome. You hit this guy square in the stomach and he bends over and he looks pretty bad already, pretty bloodied. Speaking of which, that will take us to his turn and he will finally get into combat. And he will attack you.
Arr.
I can roll higher than a 10. 18.
You don't need to.
Plus 3,
That
21.
hits.
Does that hit? Awesome.
Definitely.
And that's 5 damage.
All right. Oh, you got me.
As he spears you. And he's going to start laughing or chuckling, bloodied, going to die in battle, take you down with him. And
I'll
that's his
say
turn.
it's gonna be you or me, big boy.
And that takes us to Thadon. You were hiding behind some wood. You see 2 guys. One's about to approach.
I am mid baby change and he is crying. I will. Goodness, I don't really want to move closer. I want to see what these guys are gonna do. I will just hold my action where if the guy is gonna find me, I will shoot him.
Okay.
But other than that, I'm just gonna stay and keep an eye out on those 2.
Okay. All right. That brings us to the orc soldier, and he is going to attack this piece of wood, and he's going to chop it as it looks pretty rusted and like eaten through, termite damaged, and it is going to fall, basically cutting off this wooden access point. And then he's going to move this way. And that is his turn.
Are they like walking on a walkway?
Yeah, this is this walkway goes down. So there's like a little tunnel right here.
It's like a little stair thing.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It's sloped. And this is a mine cart trail, if you haven't noticed, that goes around this whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That takes us to Olivax.
So I can see this guy now, right?
Yes, you can. The guy
This
that just
dude?
entered. Yep.
How big's the drop?
That's about 20 feet down.
So that's probably not a good thing to try.
There's a ladder over
20
here.
feet.
You only live once.
Flap your wings,
You may
Dragon.
You may not live long, though.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just go. Oh my gosh, hold on. So sorry. I'm trying to zoom in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go right here. I'm gonna thrust. Do I get advantage of that or no?
No.
If you keep going on the other side,
No, I want this. I want this to be poetic. 18.
18 will hit.
Yes. That's 10. Piercing? Piercing.
Okay. This guy looks pretty bad, but he's still up.
Ugh.
As you stab
oh,
him.
I guess it's gonna have to be me.
Hi. That's it.
All right. That takes us to our other archer. Oops, freaking misses again. This is ridiculous. And he is going to also move down next to his buddy pal. And that takes us to Tink.
Okay. I am going to do I have any disadvantage if I'm shooting while I'm prone?
I don't believe so, no.
A creature has
But-
disadvantage on attack rolls, it says.
Okay, then yes, you'd have disadvantage. It is half your movement to get up, but it is a free action to go prone.
All right, I will stand up. And I am going to, this archer seems to be blind, so I'm going to shoot the other one that they are involved with. Do I have to get
Okay.
any closer to see them? Or am I good?
Yeah, you're no longer in the light is gone from you.
Okay.
It would still be there, Bo, because I would have dropped. I dropped the torch. I just
Okay,
got my
then never mind.
character.
Well, I'll move up to here anyway and take a shot. And that 19 plus 6. I'm guessing that hits.
That hits.
And then 5 damage.
Nice.
All right, you hit him in the same leg. This guy's pissed. He's almost immobile at this point. That takes us to Wink.
And that's my turn.
Wait, which archer did you shoot?
The blue
I didn't
dude.
shoot an archer. I shot the guy that you were attacking.
Oh, then in that case, he is dead.
Oh,
He steals your kill.
you stole him from us.
And then
I was trying to get my first kill.
in a deep goblin, I want to make it. I want to mimic orcish as best I can, and just say a bunch of nonsense. And that's my turn.
Okay. I dig that. Wink.
Thadon, they don't seem to be coming our way. That's what I thought was happening. Should we go forward?
I think they're retreating. I'm gonna next time it's
Oh, you just went blank.
But yeah, my mic went unplugged. Yeah, I'm gonna attack them in the back. It looks like they're trying to retreat.
All right, then. I will get a better vantage point. I will move out this way. 1, 2, 3. Oops.
Awesome. You see that this mine cart here is the only reason why it's not moving is it looks like there's some rocks in front of it. And then you also see right here, this crane thing has a rope that does hang down from it, but it is about 8 feet off the edge. And then you see a tunnel here that leads to the other side.
No. Maybe I want to get visual. Can I see that far? Ooh, barely. I can see a tiger. No, I don't know if that goes around.
You can see him because there is light from a torch nearby.
All right. So, can you see my arrow?
Yep, I can see it.
Oh, lovely. This is such a nice app. All right. I've taken all my time talking, so I will just say, should we try taking the cart down, Thadon?
You're muted.
I know.
Ryan?
Yeah. I was gonna find the unmute. I don't think it's gonna go the way we want it to go. We may hit other people. I think we just we can either attack them together, or you can attack now, and then I'll jump out and attack next. It's up to you.
Sure. I
Go
will.
for the one that looks like he's in charge.
All right. I'll shoot the one who has an arrow and can shoot back at me. Sounds like a safe option. All right, I'll go ahead. If I still have time to make an attack, I'll send my firebolt off to that archer down below.
Okay.
19. to
19
hit.
will hit.
Glorious. Oh, that was actually a good roll. 8 damage. Fire damage.
Perfection. You see it singe some of his hide armor as he is retreating or seems to be retreating down.
And I'll just
Sorry, go ahead.
I'll just move my last little movement over here, try to get some cover.
Okay, perfection. You do see a ladder right in front of you that goes up to a little ledge. And that takes us to the top to Waldo.
I'm gonna try to bite him, to bite him. And I will miss with the 11.
Okay. You're
That's
still
it.
getting used to being in a tiger body.
That's my turn.
Okay.
I'll move to the opposite side of him. I'll
Okay.
just move over here.
Enzo, you are up, my friends.
All right. I'm coming. I'll help you. And I'll move up and I'll attack the guy that's the tiger is attacking.
Okay. Roll for attack.
17.
17 will hit.
Uh, 9 damage.
Okay. He seems to be bloodied. As you stab him in the stomach. That takes us to our, did you want to move or anything?
Yeah, so is this am I able to go down this ladder thing?
Yeah, you can go down the ladder. That would take your
Okay.
full movement to go down.
Yeah, I'll just go down the ladder.
Okay.
And I'll like, I don't know, never mind. If I take my full movement, I was gonna say I'll like kind of squat or go prone, so I'm harder to hit. But because I know there's guys going down there, but I don't know if
You
I
can go prone if you'd like. It is a free action.
Then I'll do that.
Okay.
I will
You
laugh
are-
if he rolls 2 natural 20s with that disadvantage. I will laugh so hard.
That takes us to Thadon.
It
All
will
right.
not be the first time.
I will 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. How stable does this thing look?
There's no, it's, I mentioned this last round. He broke this.
Oh, he broke it? Okay,
Yeah, so it's no longer there. It's at the bottom of this pit.
gotcha. Yeah, so I'll go 30.
There's a rope here you could potentially jump to. It's like 8 feet off the wall.
Yeah, there's no need for that right now. And I will shoot at Mr. Leaderman.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
All right, I have advantage, right? Because he doesn't know I am there.
He could see you now if you're walking up here.
Oh, okay. That's right. We have perfect vision. Where could I shoot him and still get my? Oh, I guess I could just go up there and shoot him. So I'll just stay in my hiding spot and shoot him then.
Okay, go for it.
All right. One of those was bad. One of those was good. 17 plus 6, 23.
That will hit.
So it's just a D8 plus 4, plus a D6 from sneak attack. Uh, 14 points of damage.
Okay. Looks like you hit him right in the back.
And then after I shoot him, I'm just gonna stand up there, draw my. No, I'm not gonna draw my rapier, and I'll just be like, I didn't know orcs were cowards. Are you running
Yes.
away?
He's gonna grunt at that. Speaking of which, that takes into his turn, and he is going to come over here, and he's going to attack you since you are prone on the ground. That will hit with an 18. What do I roll for you? Oh my gosh. That is 7 points of slashing damage as he chops down on you. How many points of damage have you taken, Enzo? I believe that's 19 hit points so far. You're muted.
Yeah, but the invocation gave me an extra 8, so I have 11 left.
Okay.
You said 7.
How do you
right?
get an extra 11 from the invocation?
I get 8 extra hit points from one of my invocations I took.
Can you tell me what that invocation is called, please?
Sure. So 7 plus 1.
Just because it's not on like your hit point maximum. So if it is it temporary hit points
Well,
or like
Yeah, it's 10 hit points. It already disappeared because I lost them. But I'll forward it to you.
okay, cool.
Go ahead
Beans.
and go on, and I'll find it and send it to you.
So that will be this guy, end of this guy's turn, and that'll take us to Olavax.
All right. I am going to bend down, and I'm going to grab a hold of the body that just died in front of me. I'm going to drag it 5 feet to the left. And maybe you'll be more useful dead than you are alive. And I'm going to throw him off the cliff and try to make him land on the guy that's 20 feet below him.
I dig it. Go ahead and roll. Just roll a d20 and let me know what you get, as this will be like your attack as you literally throw this body at this guy.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna roll damage. Okay, so the body is going to like half land. It wasn't like the best throw ever, but it does partially land on him, and it gives. He takes some bludgeoning damage. Takes 4 bludgeoning damage. Love it.
All right. And I will then I will go down the ladder, and I will like try and get myself in between the dude and Enzo, if possible. Like either stand over Enzo since he's prone, or
So you can't occupy the same space, so you'd have to be here.
I get that. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I get your
however
intent. For sure.
thematically we need to do it. Just somehow I'm trying to barricade Enzo, protect him, and then bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on myself.
And what's that do?
That increases my AC by 2.
Okay, cool beans. Just checking. That takes us to the red dude, who is going to shoot at Olavax. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. He will hit your shield, your wooden shield. The arrow sticks into it, and he's going to move here. And that is his turn. That takes us to Tink. Did I skip someone? I did skip someone. 1 second. Does that 14 hit you, Tink?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't think so.
This dude with the blue arrow is gonna throw a javelin at you.
Okay, my screen is going black. It misses.
Okay. He is gonna go towards this ladder. You can make an attack of opportunity, Tiger.
Yes. I'll bite him. I miss again. 4 plus 5 is 9.
He's going to start going down the ladder. So yeah. Anyways, that is end of his turn. That'll take us to Tink.
All right. I am going to stand on this ledge right here. And are any of these guys at the bottom hurt?
They should all be hurt.
Yeah,
They're all hurt.
I am going to shoot this dude, the one that looks like he has a bow and arrow in his hands.
Yep. The red guy.
That is a 8 plus 6, 14.
Go over and you look down and you shoot and you just shoot a little too high.
Ah!
And you miss.
And I'm gonna wiggle my wiener at him and I'm gonna say, "Why you running, you little wiener?" And I'm
Pee on
gonna-
him.
and I'm just gonna stand there, just wiggling my wiggle wag.
So you're grabbing your privates, trying to humiliate them. That
Yep.
takes us to Wink. Who didn't see
Alright.
any of that.
I didn't see any of that. I'd have been so offended. No, not really. I've seen much worse and much bigger. 1, 15, 20, 20. If I get to here, can
Yeah,
I see out over everyone?
you can. Yep, you can see everything.
Brilliant. I will once again shoot at this little pansy. The one with the red dot.
Okay.
Well, who's looking bloodier? Maybe I should try and help minimize the numbers.
This dude climbing down the ladder does not look. He's barely hobbling along. You can see 2 arrows in his, or 2 bolts in his leg.
Can I foretell him causing damage to Enzio if he drops on top of him?
Enzo looks prone and bloody. So yeah,
So it'd probably cause more damage.
you can.
course.
Well, you don't know if like he'll fall onto him or what will happen, but this guy looks the weakest out of all of them.
Let's pick him off.
Okay.
I will shoot a good old firebolt. As the wrong dice. Try again. Ooh, that's terrible. It's an 11 to hit.
11, you hit the ladder to his left. Rock falls down onto this dead guy that seems to have been thrown off. He's mutilated at the bottom, curled up onto himself like a scorpion.
All right.
Would you like to move? Is that your full movement that you did?
I think that's my full movement. I would just like to step on this stupid man who chopped Murmur in half.
Okay.
So,
You're
I'd like
gonna
to step on his throat a little bit, see if I can get some throat gurgles out of his dead corpse.
give him a little curb stomp as you walk on by. That takes us to
Very-
Waldo.
Not very nice of you.
Ugh. I will. Gonna back up, pounce, then run and attack again.
This guy.
Yeah.
So he is climbing down a ladder, so you would only like his feet are there. I guess you could reach down.
What I'm
as he's
trying to do,
climbing.
I'm trying to run and push him. It's part of a special thing that tigers have to, and I want to make him land like on towards, not on top of our teammates, just the.
Okay, got it. So you're trying to push him with your front paws and get him to
If
fall.
I
off.
can land an attack, he'll have to make a strength save, but I've missed 3 in a row, so we'll see.
Okay, the AC is 16.
Claw attack.
I believe in you, Chad.
That's good. 20 to hit.
It hits.
Hey,
What's the save? Come on, baby, let's
I
go.
think it's a 13. 13.
I rolled a natural
strength.
18. Finally.
Fails.
Sorry.
So he
A
falls
scar
exactly
in
where I
your
wanted
pocket.
to.
He rolls a natural 18 for his Constitution.
I will. So he's still there.
How
So
much
I get-
damage do you do?
Well, I get 2 attacks because I hit that one. So let me roll.
So
those.
that wasn't a. It doesn't do damage, that attack. It's just a pushing.
It will do
attack.
attack. Yes, that's my claw attack. So that will
Okay.
do. Five for the slashing. And then 7 piercing.
Okay, that will kill him. As you basically cut him in his wrists as he's trying to climb down, and he just lets go and he holds on. That potentially will fall on you. Let me see if he falls on Enzo, which he does. And you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as this guy basically lands right here next to you. Well, on you, but you can't occupy your same space. And that
Okay.
takes
Ugh.
us to Enzo, who is prone on
Thanks
the
a lot,
ground.
Tigger.
You got 2 dead guys next to you now that have been basically thrown down by your allies.
A lot's happened since you last went.
Olavax is now standing above you. Basically,
I'm sitting
like,
around like looking, and I'm all beat up, but I've kind of got like blood in my mouth, and I'm kind of smiling like, this is so great. It's like the storybooks.
Oh
And
my
then-
gosh.
You're a psychopath.
You need help.
And then
you all need help.
And then I'm gonna stand up and try to stab the guy that's fighting Enzo, or sorry,
Okay.
fighting Olivex. I would fight myself. That would make no sense.
Fight Club, baby.
Oops, that's the wrong thing. Oh yeah, that's right. 13 to hit.
13 will miss. Try not to hit Enzo. You lunge forward, but you kind of miscalculate. And
Oh,
miss.
excuse me. Let me get out of your way.
That takes us to, or did you want to move or anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna move and try to like duck behind the two bodies, like kind of squat behind the two bodies, see if I can get partial cover, because I'm getting attacked by every person.
So you're just squatting, or are you trying to move like over here? Or
I'm gonna know where the guys are dead, like where I was,
Yeah.
like kind of get behind them and use them as a shield to try to block somebody trying to pick me off.
Okay, this guy's gonna make an attack of opportunity, and he misses with a natural 3. Hits the dirt right in front of you with his great axe, and some dusty mine dirt flies up into the air. And he's gonna say, "We'll surrender when the gray hand speaks."
And I'm gonna
sorry, white hand. When the white hand speaks.
And I'm just gonna kind of be like, white hand, what the hell?
That takes us, yeah, Thadon, you're up. So you're moving.
Yep. I will
Okay.
use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, go ahead and hide.
Actually,
Roll
before I do
yourself.
that,
Yo.
can I see this guy from where I am?
Yes. Yep. There's a torch like in this area that's casting light and over
Wonderful.
all of this area.
I do have dark vision, but
You do have dark vision as
yeah,
well.
but with the depth, I wasn't quite sure how far low it was. But
Yeah.
the torch definitely helps. All right. So then I'll try to stealth.
Okay.
26.
That, yeah, you are. He is not even well, depending on which guy, they're distracted with other things.
It's definitely the big guy, like who has been surrounded by enemies. So maybe I attack him as he's attacking my good friend over there.
Yep.
Your best friend.
My bestest friend. All right.
He does serve good drinks.
I for sure hit, but do I get a natural 20? I really like rolling 10 less than my highest roll. I rolled 17 and 7. I rolled 18 and 8. Big fan.
18 will hit.
All right. And then that is going to be 13 points of I want this to be non-lethal damage. If I don't know if I can do it with ranged weapons. I know you can do it with melee weapons.
Yeah, you can do it with any type of weapon. That was actually just enough to down this guy. So he is down, but not dead. He's unconscious.
Excellent. And I'm going to yell out, "Don't kill him. We need to question him." And I'm going to point to Olivac. That means you.
That takes us to the soldier who's unconscious. So that brings us to Olivax. Speaking of which.
Sadly, Olivax couldn't see. Sadly, Olivax couldn't see me as I was pointing, but I hope he felt the point in his direction.
Olivax hears this and he looks up and he sees the dawn.
Can you see me?
Yeah,
He can't see you.
You're like
Okay.
just in the light. And if I couldn't see you, I could definitely. I know that's your voice. I have nightmares about your voice, so I would never forget it. And
It's that power bottom.
he's gonna look at you confused and perplexed. I thought you were sick.
I got better. I'm glad someone got the joke.
That is so perfect, Ryan.
He's just gonna let out like a moan sigh. So annoyed. And I will reluctantly not finish the job on this guy. I will walk to this other guy and I will try and stab him.
Okay.
Rolling.
Roll it.
Rolling. 16.
16 is the AC.
All right. It's going to be 12 piercing damage.
Dang, bruh. This guy is bloodied. Did you want to
And-
move or say anything else?
Yeah. I'm going to say I'm going to do two things. I'm going to say may the Grandmaster's light cleanse you. And I will activate Divine Smite, which is an extra
Ooh.
2d8 radiant damage,
Okay.
which is going to be terrible. 3.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. This guy, as you hit him and say a proverb of your religion, a white light emulates and like a flash of black powder going off. And this guy is going to flee as a reaction. No opportunity attacks. And that is where his will end. Let me reveal where he ran to, because you would be able to see this area. Actually, Olivax wouldn't be able to see it, but
The torch is here.
yeah, but there's a wall here, so there's no way that the light would like go down and through this tunnel.
Okay. Just letting you know.
So that takes us to yeah, this guy's turn. So perfect. So he's gonna shoot at Olivax. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Olivax? Okay.
No.
He is going to scooch over here.
No.
And that takes us to Tink.
All right, question. When I hit level 2, I can now infuse items. One of
Yeah.
my chosen infusions allows me to pick a ranged weapon like a crossbow
Mhm.
and make it a magical item. But it says after I finish a long rest. So do I need to finish a long rest before I am able? Okay.
You
just
do.
making
You
sure.
do. Yep.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so I see this bolt coming down over my shoulder, and I'm like, what the? And I turn around, and can I see this guy, or is he too close to the cliff? Or am I too close?
Which guy? This guy?
Oh, did he kill someone up
I
here?
think he means this. I think he means that guy.
No, you can't see that. So right here, there's a wall that's about 10 feet tall.
Okay, yeah. I
So
was
you'd have to
looking-
climb up, like you could climb up this and look over potentially, or you could go down this the ladder and look through the tunnel to see like what's going on over there.
Oh, that's a down cliff, not an up cliff. Okay, I'm gonna move over here. And now can I see him?
No, you have there's a wall.
Oh, is that going up or going down?
It's going up.
Okay, sorry, it's I am going to oh,
The guy is lower than you, but there's a wall
There's a wall right
Correct.
here.
on the edge of the cliff.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a 10-foot like
Gotcha. I see what you mean.
yeah, it's like they
I-
cut out a slit at the top so like air could flow and stuff.
Yeah. I am going to I guess just move my way here and well here and climb down after the tiger.
Okay. Oh, so you're gonna wait for the tiger to go first?
Yeah, I don't really know
Okay.
what to do with the tiger. So I'll wait.
Respectfully.
Yes.
Wait,
Yeah.
start.
All right, that takes us to Wink.
Right.
Seems like all enemies have been extinguished in this room. Saw
So
one get away.
one of them ran through there. Do I comprehend the situation well enough to know that that's a wall and
Oh,
that I
yeah.
can climb over it? I can
You
re-
see that? Yeah, you
Yeah.
could potentially climb up this and look
Okay.
and peer over.
Well, I can can act as a scout or not. Yeah, how about that? I'll climb over there. I'll just go up until I can see anyone. And then I just once again don't want to get fired at.
Okay,
So
roll
being skittish.
stealth.
Okay.
Oh,
Not bad on the stealth. 16.
okay.
So I'll just climb up to at whichever point I can see beyond.
This is what you see. You see.
Whoa. Just keeps going.
Where is the freaking? Can you see what's happening? I'm trying to shift Z
See,
click. Oh, I see.
I can see
The problem.
3 beasties and
There you
an
go.
old lady.
You see little Edda.
That's what she
Just
looks
as I imagined. She's adorable.
And she's kneeling on the ground, and there's an orc behind her with a spear. And there's
Honestly,
this-
in this situation, she looks like she could be the Godfather. Like she's just like in charge. Like that's all I see her right there in that picture. Just Godfathering it up, or Godmothering in this case.
She's the one in charge.
and she looks dirty as all get outs, and weak. Again, this orc is standing behind her with a pike, and then this one is coming up. You also see this guy over here that's like guarding this entrance for some reason, and that's what you see. They do
Ooh.
not. It doesn't look like anyone sees you though.
Wonderful. Tell the people or try to calm the situation. Let's see. I'm going to try to calm the situation. I don't want Edith to be struck from behind. So I'm going to go ahead and cast sleep over into Edith's area and the 2 around him. I don't think I can get all 4 of those men in a 20-foot radius.
Oh, I think you could if it's a radius. That means it's 40-foot diameter, sir.
Holy moly. Let me make sure that's a radius. Within 20 feet of a point you choose. Within a range.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
that would get everyone.
Yeah, that'd be a 40-foot radius, sir.
Frick, yeah. All right, I'm going to cast sleep. And
Okay.
let's roll for that.
Roll.
5d8.
That's a 20 on average.
Ding ding. Oops. Not 7, not 8. Oh crap, I went too high. I gotta restart. 5. There we go. Okay. 21.
21.
Very average.
Okay, this guy's asleep. She's asleep, and that's it.
Can you pick who it affects
No,
first, or is it just
it's lowest hit points to highest hit points.
That's a shame.
Yep. Lowest to
Yeah.
high.
So you got the archer and Edda are both asleep now.
Grand. All right, now I'm gonna go back down and say, let's see. I don't want to make too much noise. Well, never mind. I will. I'll call out to Olivax and tell him, Edith is just beyond the wall. I'll say it loud enough that I guess everyone down in the pit can hear.
Okay. Awesome.
I'll stay right there.
Okay, Waldo, you're up.
All right, could I try to go down the ladder like this or no?
No, I don't think that a tiger could go down a ladder. You could just try to jump down. Maybe like come over where it's not as tall. Like try to find a place where it's not as high.
What's a tiger's jump?
It doesn't have a jump. They don't have jump speeds, but I mean,
Aren't you like 10 feet long? Like it's not a very far jump for you.
And he's
Well,
definitely not 10 feet long. He's
I am a
like-
large creature.
Oh, you are?
Oh,
Yeah.
so then you are 10 feet long.
You're also a cat. I mean, I feel like didn't you say it gets higher, Bo? The further, like as you get closer to here, it's not
It's
as
lower. Correct. Yeah. So this like right here is about like 10 feet versus like here's 20 feet. So like it's probably like 15 feet around this area.
So I'll go down and then I want to jump down and just run in there. As soon as I hear him say that grandma's in there, I'm going in there. So yeah,
But be careful. There
I'll
are
jump
evil
down.
men back there.
I'll get over to this guy. I'll piss on him. I'll lift up my cat leg, piss on him, mark my territory, and then I'll run in there.
Aye.
That's my whole movement.
Oh my gosh.
I
Okay.
have 80 when I sprint, so
That's
So
free.
when you run into this room, you see this dude asleep on the ground. It looks like she doesn't look asleep. You don't know whether she's asleep or not. Her eyes are so like,
She's so old.
and she's
she
so
can-
short.
she could be
But
dead.
you do see this guy guarding something, and this dude behind it with her with the spear.
She always
Uh,
like to sleep or
That
half
takes
dead.
us to Enzo.
I want to. Am I blocking the door, or can people like move like right here?
They can move around you. You can move through an ally space.
Yeah.
They just can't basically end in those 4 squares.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, how did he become a huge creature?
That's how big I was the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, cool.
he's large. I did not know that.
Large creature. Oh, that's cool.
All right, Enzo.
All right, I'll just move. Since I'm kind of beat up, I want to take it easy. I'll move a regular speed and keep an eye out. So probably to there is my guess.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
The
30.
large
I think
tiger
to
will
there.
be blocking your view, so you do not see like anyone.
Can I see past him, the guy?
You wouldn't see this dude. He's behind a wall. There's a little outcropping here.
Gotcha. All right.
Okay, that takes.
Am I in the way so people can't get by me? How big is this
People
hole?
can move through. People can move through an ally space.
Okay.
Put on, and then so you're climbing up here to look over.
Yes, I will do that. But as I do, are we gonna do that? The guy has to make death saves, the one we did
No.
non-lethal damage to? Okay, so just
No.
encounters. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. When you do non-lethal damage, there's no saves.
cool. So I'll go up there, stealth, and just be aimed at this guy. So if he tries to attack her, I will shoot him.
Okay.
I'll roll stealth.
Thank you.
22, I believe. I believe I'm +8. Yes, 22.
They seem to be focused on the massive tiger. That takes us to Olivax.
Checks out. Checks out.
There's no light where you're going. The light ends at Enzo basically, and then it's just pitch black.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Like I know what direction. It's a very linear path. So I'm not like too worried. I'm gonna pick up the guy that's unconscious. I'm gonna hold him in front of me, and I am going to slowly walk my way towards wherever Enzo went.
Okay. So you'll get to like there, or do you want to keep going for like in front of him?
In front of him.
Okay. Again, you do not see anything. It's pitch black. You do hear people.
Uh-huh.
That is going to take us to this guy. Let me put a little purple thing on him so I can remember where he goes. He is going to say, one step closer and she's dead. He's going to grab her by the hair and like tug, and that will wake her up, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, that'll wake her.
Yep. So he's not being gentle. Like it's like if someone were to jolt like a child, and it's like you're being too rough. That's like how he is being with her. And he's going to hold his action. If anyone moves closer than what the tiger is, he will kill. That takes us to Tink.
All right, I am going to. I have 30 movement. I'd like to move as far as I can.
To get to there.
And sorry,
Are you
if
trying to
I'm
go down the ladder?
sprinting. Yeah, if I'm going down the ladder and if I'm sprinting, how far can I go?
Well, again, it's pitch black in front of Enzo. So if you wanted to go like, so that would be like your movement, your normal movement. If you wanted to dash, you could get another 30 feet. But again, it's pitch black in front of Enzo. So if you want to,
yeah, I'm just gonna move up. Oh shoot, I can't end there, can I?
you can end there. That's 30 feet.
Where can I end?
Where he's at now. That's 30
Okay.
feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
Yeah,
But-
I will end.
He might kill her at the moment you walked in.
No, I
Yeah.
can't get past the tiger.
Are
And
you
I didn't hear
stealthing?
any of that. I don't know if I heard any of that. Would I
You
have
would
heard
hear,
any?
you would have heard talking, but it's not audible. It's like so
Yeah.
much echoing off these cave walls.
Okay, then I just would have moved in there and
Plus
stuff.
there's like 10 bodies in here now. So
And
you're
that's my
then
turn.
going to see another orc, and you're going to see this dude enter. That's what he looks like. He basically is missing like skin around this left side of his mouth, and you can see his like exposed teeth.
Okay.
And he looks to be the head honcho. Oh, you can't actually see that. One moment, please. Keep having to reveal. Okay, and that takes us to Wink.
All right. Well, I do believe I heard his threat and I take him seriously. So don't want him to skewer the old lady if that can be helped. People often get offended when their grandmothers are perished by the sword. So boy, I don't know what to do here. I think what I will do is if I cast Charm Person, it is verbal. Will everyone know if I'm casting it? If I cast it up kind of near Thadon.
So how perceiving a spell works is if it has an audible component and they're like known spellcasters, they can try to like see if they recognize the spell. But you get the impression that these people don't dabble in magic.
Perfect. All right. I will stand up and can I see the head honcho from
No,
up on
you
here?
cannot. No. So you can see like in this room, but this wall on your left is like all the way to the roof. So it's blocked up to here.
Thadon. What do you suggest? Should I try and charm this man, or should we hold off and see what the others do?
I think we both just be poised to attack him at a moment's notice.
It's acceptable.
Can you like whisper a message to anybody? Do you have that ability? I can only do it far distances.
Well, no, I don't. Didn't learn that in my classes. Let's see. I can disguise myself. I can charm persons. And I could featherfall if we want to jump in there. But I think we're both kind of sit back and attack from a distance people. So I think we're in a good vantage point. So, all right. I will hold magic missile for if this man raises his spear against the woman. I will cast magic missile.
Okay. That takes us to this guy who's going to come and wake up his buddy. And he's going to go right back over here. And he's like looking through, like there's like wood up against this, and he's like looking through it anxiously. And that is his turn. So it takes us to Waldo. So you have
So Wink and Thadan, they're up top peeking over the wall, right?
you cannot see them though.
Okay, but they're just not in that area.
You would not know where they are.
Well, I could see. I have dark vision if they were there or not.
They're hidden. They're hidden. They rolled
Behind
stealth.
the wall.
You
Okay.
cannot see them.
They're just a wall.
You
across.
see people behind you. You see Tink right behind you. You see Olivax entering with
There's just a wall here, though.
Yeah, so it goes up like 15
Across that.
feet.
Yeah, that's
And then
what I want to
actually-
do is I'm gonna go here. Let me switch my thing here. I'm gonna go like this way, like this, and then go and attack this guy. But before I do that, I'm gonna go invisible with my hidden step ability, which is not a spell. It's just an ability that I can use as wild shape. And then I'm gonna run up and hit this guy right here.
Okay, the second you go invisible, he's going to attack. So well, he has to attack first. So that will hit her.
Well, actually, we held our actions to see if he was going to attack. We would actually attack him first.
Okay, go for it, both of you.
All right. Well, magic missile hits. That's
Magic
not
missile hits.
Yeah, how much does it do?
It does 3, 4, and 5 damage.
5 force damage. Okay,
That's 12 force damage total.
12
It's-
force damage. Okay,
3 missiles.
does 16 hit.
that does hit. Yep.
Yay. 6 plus 4, 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay, he will still be alive. He looks like he's like that orc running in Lord of the Rings towards the wall, who's like taking all this damage but still persevering.
Well, this is an angry
as like
tiger.
his final blow, he does kill Edda. He stabs her right through the throat as she falls over. Go ahead and make your attack.
I'm going to rip him in half.
Yep, go ahead and roll.
This is with advantage because I'm invisible. So that's
Yes.
a 19 to hit with my claw
That
attack.
That will hit.
That's gonna do 4 plus, I think 3. I think it's.
How would
plus
you
3.
like to destroy this guy?
I'm going to you're just gonna see this tiger appear with this guy in its mouth, and he's just gonna like,
Oh my God.
like viciously shredding this guy apart. And because he's gonna claw attack it first, like hold it, and then he's gonna bite it and just shred this person, just shred him. It's just a bloody mess.
It's like
And then
a
I'm gonna
dog.
turn to the other guys and just roar as loud as
Okay.
I can,
Love
like
it.
a deafening roar in this cave.
So you slice this guy, his entrails are coming out, and then you bite him and rip him, go really back and forth like a dog with a chew toy, as like blood and entrails are like coming out of his body. Drops him on the ground and roars. That takes us to Enzo, who just heard all of this explosion of things happening all at once.
Yeah, and I'm kind of scared to see what's going on. I'm gonna move up, just peek, try to see what I can see.
Yep, you see Edda on the ground with like a spear sticking through her throat, and you see a guy like who looks like he got torn apart by like a gorilla on the ground with just blood everywhere all over the cave walls. It looks like wet, like water or something on the walls. It's all in gray color. And that's what you see. And you see a humongous tiger growling at these dudes on the left side.
And I'm gonna just yell, no! And I'm gonna, do I see, well, I see the guy on the left. I'm gonna back up a little bit to where I'm just peeking around the corner. And
here?
I'm gonna, or if I can do it in the little like walkway, like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, like as you're walking up, where I can just peek around the corner, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that guy with the red on him.
Okay.
Uh, 19 to hit.
That will hit. And that will kill him.
I have a question.
Yo,
Did he ever stand up?
he did not.
So then I think you'll attack with disadvantage, right?
This is true.
Why
Okay.
would you say that?
Because
Actually,
I
no. He would have stood up because this guy
20,
came over and woke him up. He would have been standing up. Yeah,
Okay.
so he does die.
Okay.
19
I
it's
just
still
did not narrate that. So that's
either
fine.
way, I hit him because my other roll is a 20.
Okay. So he is dead as you shoot him with Eldritch Blast, and he falls back down where he was.
And now I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna lean up against the rock and put my head down and be sad
Okay.
because
Right.
the whole reason we're here is to get her, and she's dead.
And that takes us to scroll over Thadon.
I still know those other guys are coming. I will just hide.
You do see the tiger growling down that.
I do see the
corridor,
tiger
though.
growling. So I will just reload, and I wouldn't know there was two of them, so I would just assume there's just one. So whoever's coming down that way, because this guy seems way preoccupied with guarding than actually attacking. So whoever I see coming this way, that's the person I will shoot. And I will stealth.
Okay, roll stealth. Are you gonna hop down?
I'm definitely not hopping down.
Okay, how are you getting down there? Oh, are you just shooting this dude over here?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like the first person I see, I'm just gonna shoot.
Okay, got it.
Coming
Okay.
this way.
You don't need to roll stealth then because you're keeping your same stealth from before. So that takes us to Olvax.
Orvax. Can you explain to me? So if Edda dies, is she dead, or can she still be healed? Is it like a death?
She
throw?
is dead.
Death save thing.
She does not have enough hit points to, yeah, basically doubled her hit points, which
really,
instant kills you.
That's really unfortunate.
Ouch.
All right. I still have the guy in front of me. He's
Yes.
unconscious, so
Correct.
I can't really tell him to do anything. So I'm gonna just keep marching forward with him. I can't see, so it's dark. So I'm just kind of like inching my way forward, and then as I get to like here, I'll see Enzo in distress. I think I could kind of gather what has happened, and I'll put my hand on his shoulder. Come on, brother. There are still more to save. Our job is not finished. And I will continue moving forward, basically as far as I can, with the guy in front of me as like a meat shield. And I'm kind of like 300ing it where I have the shield on the guy's shoulder and I'm holding him by like the back of the head or something.
Okay.
Just waiting. I can't see who's near me, so I'm just kind of anticipating someone coming near me to where I can poke him.
Okay.
And that's it.
That takes us to these guys. This guy is going to attack. So is this guy. Let me roll for them. Wow, bro.
I will.
I am-
Whoever
yeah.
would get there first, that's the person I would attacking, because that's what I said I would
This
do.
guy. AC is 13.
Okay. 24, I think will do.
That will hit.
Some juicy rolls today.
9 plus 4, 13 points of damage.
That's for me.
That
Not
it
for
will,
you.
that will
I honestly,
bloody.
every time I roll with advantage, I roll one really high number, one really low number, so I have no idea where my average would actually be tonight.
Tiger, as your AC 16.
Hits 12.
Okay, so that hits, and you will take 11 points of slashing damage as Ugak the Omen is going to hit you with a great sword.
Oh.
The Omen.
Ugak. the
We
Omen.
heard his name last.
And he is going
session.
to say, what is he going to say? He's going to say, Jawbreaker Govak will hear about this.
Jawbreaker Govak, is that what I heard?
Jawbreaker Govak.
Govak.
And that is their turns. And that takes us to Tink.
Okay.
It's pitch
I-
black. So what would you like to do?
Wonderful. There's no lights in here.
There is absolutely no lights in here whatsoever.
Wonderful. I am going to pull out shoot, I can't even do this, or I can't do shiz. I'm just gonna turn invisible and sneak towards the loud sounds. Just to kind of
You're gonna bump into Olivax
Aye.
and you'll get about right there.
That's my tile.
You're still just dragging the orc.
Yeah, he's dragging the
Yeah.
orc all the way from over here.
Yeah,
Big shield.
no,
He's
I
using
under-
him as a second shield. Okay, you get there. You hear noises in front of you. You hear shuffling behind you. It looks like it one minute Olivax, your ally.
and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I just kind of crouch there, and that's it.
Okay, that takes us to Wink. You look
Huh.
over and see the scene.
Well, this is not improving, is it? Well,
You cannot see Tink, by
Look.
the way. He's invisible. Yeah.
oh, Tink. Well. Yep, I'm at a loss. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt over the dummy guarding the door.
Okay.
no,
Go ahead and roll.
I'm like, no, target the one I hit.
Can I see that one?
You would have to move like over here. There's no place to put your feet though. Is the problem. Like Thadon is in the way. This platform's 10 feet wide and
Duck
he is on the
down,
right,
you
you're on the
idiot.
left.
Let me shoot over your head. I'm not that small. Wait, never mind. Just open your legs. I'm smaller than you. I can crawl under your legs. And maybe I'll just kind of go under his legs and shoot if I can see from there.
Shoot his balls off.
Okay, yeah,
Just kind of skin the balls as I go.
go for it. You'll be shooting this dude.
Where am I? Firebolt. Got a 19.
19 will hit. And this
And
guy will
that-
be dead.
Oh, heck yeah.
He does not have enough hit points to survive.
Perfect. Got him.
Oh my gosh. I see the bolt of fire go to him. I was like, I did not consent to this. You didn't even wait for my response, sir.
Consent, please.
All right, that takes us to Waldo.
I am going to attack this man right here,
Yeah,
and that will hit with a 20. It's a
okay.
bite attack, so that's going to be a D10. That's a 1. Plus, I think not a lot. Plus 3. Yeah, plus 3. 4 damage, 4 piercing.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll just walk to the other side of him. And I'll just growl at him, roar at him.
Perfect. Enzo, you're up. What'd you like to do?
All right, I'm gonna do the spell Armor of Agathis,
Ooh, that's a good one.
and it
All right.
gives me 5 free temp hit points, and anybody that attacks me in melee gets 5 cold damage if I still have it.
Okay.
Up.
Do you want to move or anything?
No, I'm still gonna stay there because I had noticed that guy in the corner, and I'm kind of waiting to see what he does.
Yeah, speaking of which, he's going to come up and he's going to attack Olivax.
I believe I was holding my action.
Okay, go ahead and roll with its advantage.
Oh, that's right. That's a bummer.
Wow. Bro, I cannot roll, save my life. This is horrible.
Wow. Okay, 21. That's with
That will hit.
Heck yeah. And that's 9 piercing damage.
That will kill this guy. As he like goes to hit you, like his sword, like you see like a glimmer that makes a reflection that helps you like know where to plunge. You just stick him right through the chest.
Dang, can I make it the head?
Sure. It doesn't come off his body though.
Come on. Oh,
As you silently call for Ivan in your head, like where only if Ivan were here to cut his head off for you.
With a
Man,
dagger.
you're like the Inglorious Bastards. You were just scalping people instead Ivan's just cutting off their heads.
yes. Exactly. All right. Then I'll just like kick, like frustrated that I can't get the head to rip off, then I'll just kick his body and pull my spear back out.
Okay, perfect. That takes us to Mr. Ugak the Omen, who is going to attack Mr. Tiger. Oh, that will hit. 12 damage as he hits you with his great sword. And he's going to say, you all will be slaughtered. We just gave you a taste of what is to come. And then it will be his turn. That takes us to Tink. You are invisible in the dark. You are hearing clinging and clanging all around you.
I am going to do I know she's dead?
You cannot see anything.
Did I hear anything about her death?
Wouldn't there be a little bit of light with the
no one has
that fire thing they shut off?
not enough to get any visuals. You don't know. Yeah, you cannot see anything.
I'm just gonna try to whisper to Olivax because I can't remember if he has night vision or not, and I'll say, "Where is she?"
How am I supposed to know? I'm walking around blind here.
I do nothing.
Give you light.
Are you going to move or are you staying there?
No, I don't know where to go.
Okay, that takes us to Wink.
Follow the noise.
If I hear that in a sad voice, I'm gonna say, she's gone.
Okay, that doesn't mean to me. That does not mean she could be just missing.
Yeah. Wink.
Okay.
You're muted.
All right. How difficult would it be to get me down into there? If is there a rope? Is there a
Yeah, so
scaffolding?
this thing jolts out about 7 feet, and then there is a rope hanging from it that goes down. So you could try to like climb down. You could try to jump down. It's about right in this area, it's probably like 12 feet down.
Let's do this. I'm gonna try and climb down.
Okay, make an acrobatics check for me.
I am
As
the
you
least
try to-
acrobatic.
As you climb over the edge, like the guy in Home Alone 2.
I got an 8.
All right. You drop down. It's a little farther than you're thinking, and you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Like tush.
You do land on your feet, but it stings a little bit more. Like a landing on your feet on a cold day. It sends those shocks up your shins.
All right. I'm gonna go and check on Edith. Or it's Edda,
Okay.
isn't it? Edda?
Edda, yeah.
Edda. I'm gonna try. Wow, this thing keeps acting weird.
That was my fault. I was
Oh,
moving
okay.
it.
My bad. I'm gonna get down there. Is she just completely dead? Just dead?
But
as
she has a
dead?
spear through her throat, and the spear is like in the dirt, and she's laying, with the pike still like through her.
I'm gonna just say, oh, it's not that bad. I've seen worse, I think. No, I don't know about this. I'm gonna try and pull the spear out of her throat.
Okay, you easily do.
And I'll just pick her up like a dashing hero in my mind, and I'm gonna try and carry her from the cavern.
Okay, so you're gonna go like this way.
Yes.
Okay. You can move
And
half your
I will-
movement so that you can
I'll
get to there.
get to Olivax and say, Olivax, drop the body. We have more important things to care for. Or maybe, Enzo, how about you? You don't look like you want to stay in this fight much longer. We need to get Edith out of here. Any response?
I'll help,
Enzo?
but I think she's gone. Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh,
I'll help, but I think she's gone. Yet I'm going to be
Do we
very melancholy.
do we have any healers? Anyone in town that might be able to bring her back?
I
I know
perk
people
up and
have.
I say, I can heal.
Well, try. Do something. I'm just gonna set her down if I
Okay.
feel like there isn't any hope for her.
Okay, you move her and set her down closer to the group. Waldo.
I'm going to attack the leader again with a bite attack. And I rolled a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
That does not.
I missed.
Actually, yes, it does. Sorry, that is his armor class.
Yay. All right, so I roll. Ooh, that was good. So 11 piercing damage.
Okay. He is looking bloodied. He looks like he may have had some previous wounds from the battle that have carried over.
Mhm. Am I, just to know, like, is there like a wall here? What's going on?
Oh, my
behind?
bad. Yeah, let me reveal. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I didn't reveal the. There you go. That's what you see.
Is that a lantern?
There's supposed to be lanterns, but they're all off at this moment because it's empty.
Oh, I see. So I'm in like the light gray area, which is the actual
Yeah.
part where you can walk. Okay. Cool.
That takes us to Enzo.
All right. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the big guy, the last guy that's alive.
Oh
Okay.
no.
We'll need to move a little bit.
Yeah, I'll move
Like
off
there.
to the side because I can't really help her no matter what.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Please miss.
Natural 20.
Son of a gun.
That will hit. Go ahead and
Dang it.
roll damage.
Please
So
roll 2 ones.
what is how many you just roll one 1d10, right?
You can either
Or is
roll
it-
1d10 or you can roll 2d10. It's up to him. Unless we're doing
It's-
unless we're doing our whole thing of max damage.
Yeah, so it's 10 on one, and then whatever you roll on the second one.
So it's 13.
I think it does it for you if you're rolling on.
16. So 15
Okay.
plus no. So sorry. So I rolled a 10. And then it's plus 3 on both of them. So it's 16 plus 10, 26.
26 total. That
Wait, it's +3. It would only be 1 + 3. Wouldn't it be 2 + 3's Cam? So it'd be 20.
you're doubling the dice
Oh.
only.
23. Sorry, 23.
That is enough to kill him.
It.
As he takes a blunt in the chest, he'll go to one knee and he's gonna say, "The collector will hear about this." And he's gonna fall on his
The
face.
The what?
The collector. The collector.
Everybody says different people, different names. All right. And then if I hit him, I want to turn around and look see if I could peek through the
So,
little where they were looking at earlier.
okay, yeah, for sure. So you guys will be out of combat at this point. So if you want to explore places you haven't gone, if you go this way, the wood is just like set. It's just like put on this place. It's like 5 feet tall. It's like a little hole. You can enter it. You just need to move the boards out of the way, which is easily done. They're not nailed or anything.
Well, I want to peek first because that guy looked. I think
Yeah,
I
for
saw
sure.
him look in there.
Yeah, so when you look in here, it goes there, and then it looks like it branches off to the left. Just
Okay. So he was just looking at nothing, maybe. I'm gonna let them know. There's a little walkway over here on the other side of this wooden gate door thing. How's Edda? And I'm gonna
Well-
rush over to Edda.
Definitely hasn't improved.
I'm gonna jump down and go to make as if I'm gonna strike the leader orc.
yeah.
I'm gonna notice that he's dead and turn around and just scream, which of you idiots killed him?
And I'm just with Edda. I don't really know what he's talking about. Kill two.
Oh,
There's
I literally
like
can't
5 dead
see.
orcs.
Yeah. Again, there's pitch black in here, so Tink is invisible, so no one can see him.
The tiger's
so-
just gonna say.
I'm gonna look at the tiger, be like hold up my rapier, be like, wait, like I didn't see you turn into that tiger.
I'll lick you in the face with my bloody tongue.
Do we still have the other orc that's
Yeah, there's the orc here that's unconscious.
unconscious?
Yeah, I'm holding them.
Who killed their leader? We could have used him for information. Everyone talks about the higher up, and you killed their leader.
How do you know that's the leader?
You're Enzo now. You're not a K anymore.
Oh yeah. How do you know that's the leader?
Well, let me do a simple deduction here.
Can we get a
okay.
light in here? I can't
Marked,
say.
marked face was the one saying, hey, we'll make sure so-and-so answers to this. At the very least, even if he wasn't their leader, he might not be the leader. I haven't investigated him yet, but at the very least, he knew who they answered to. Just like I'm going to point to the person in Olivax's hands, just like he knew someone that they answered to. That's why I didn't kill him on purpose, because we keep hearing about all so-and-sos without knowing who the frick is involved, and you killed only other lead.
Well,
Are we still in initiative?
No.
No, you're out
No.
of initiative
I
now.
want to peek around this corner, Bo.
Yeah, for sure. Let me
Okay,
pull
well,
up my reveal.
all of this is happening. I want to try to make my way towards Edith. Yes.
Why does it keep doing that, bro?
One more time. Can anyone provide some light?
That's what you see when you go in there. Some things you notice that you guys have noticed when you walk through this place. It looks like they've lived in here, like it's being lived in by these orcs for more than like these couple days. As well as nothing seems to be like destroyed. Like you've seen equipment in here and it seems to be rather untouched for the most part. So things that stuck out to you.
Is this like a wall or?
It's a
what
little
is that?
entry. It's a little doorway. Yeah.
I'll go in there and see what's going on.
Yeah. Yep. So you see a pit. There's a fire at the bottom. It looks like this is where most of them were sleeping in here. You see some food crates in the back that have some like sausages in there and rations and things like that. That's what you see in here.
Okay. This is the only way out I could see, or?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any other tunnels branching off from here. Seems to be the end.
When we look around in this, if I'm able to look around this room, do I see the same kinds of things? Like it's not torn up or run through. It just looks like they've been running and out of here.
Do you have night vision?
Yeah.
Are you talking
Up
about in
to
the room
60
you're in
feet.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. There's not really like anything in this room. But yeah, like over here, nothing looks broken. Like you see some bins full of like, or maybe like untreated or like crude ores or something like that, but like nothing looks taken or anything like that. I'm assuming Olivak, you go back and get the torch.
Can I go towards Edith?
Yeah, I guess so. If no one's gonna respond.
Okay. While all
Boy,
this is happening,
I'm
I'm
gonna drag the guy with me too.
I can't
Leave him here.
create
As
fire.
Olivak says, like, no, you leave him here. I don't trust you with him. Head cutter.
Literally
offer.
I can't even see you because I've been asking for a light for like 5 minutes.
You don't
You
need
can't-
to drag him to see. Leave him here.
So you could see now in here, Olivak, because there's still your torch. Tink, you cannot see, so you do not know where
Right.
Ida is.
Right. I am going to walk towards where they were talking, and I'm going to reach down and try to feel for a body. Now, you tell me if I will be able to feel if this guy is Edith or not, or if I would be able to tell. Am I going to feel the wrong person?
If you're looking, have you yelled out loud that you're looking for Ida?
No.
Okay. Well.
I just said I can heal her, and I'm walking towards.
Oh, well, I could say,
them.
follow my voice.
Okay, well, you were doing other things while I was doing this.
Okay, so you reach down and you feel like this big, wet, sweaty, disgusting smelling orc is the first thing you touch.
Okay, I could tell it's not Edith.
Correct.
Okay.
They're way
I'm-
too big.
One more. We're almost there.
Whatever's
You're
left
getting
of-
warmer.
I'm just gonna keep reaching around until I find Edith, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay, you cast Cure Wounds and it has no effect.
Ah,
And you're visible now.
yes, I definitely am. I'm gonna say, oh dear, there is done. She is gone. And that's it.
So I have
Just-
the torch. I have the torch now, Bo.
Yeah, you have the torch now.
All right. So I'm gonna-
As Olivex doesn't answer me, I'm just going to investigate. I'm just going to sigh and just invest and just look for anything on the last orc that was killed.
Okay, yeah, you find rations of some blood sausage and potato bread. You find a tattered coin purse. It has like 14 copper pieces in it.
Excellent.
That's about all you find. I mean, he has a great sword. It's not like the most well polished. Seems to be rusted in some places. Yeah, that's what you find on Ugak.
Is it 14 copper?
14 copper pieces.
I'm gonna hold Ida and be sad.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Wink.
I'm gonna drag in the dude with my torch, so we can finally get some.
Wink, it looks
epic
like
fight.
are you going over here, Wink?
Yes, the death of Edith is a bit fresh. It reminds me of the death of or captivity of my family. I'm unsure of which. Just the attack on my family, and it's making me unsure of myself and our purpose and our intent in going in here to begin with. But I'll step away because I feel uncomfortable with those feelings, and I'll go and check out that door that he was guarding.
Okay. Are you gonna? So
If
you
I
look through.
s-
So you're over here with Edda. So this is why you guys were over here with Edda. This is what Wink is going to be doing. So you look through, and again, you just see a corridor. It looks like it goes off to the left. Are you going to enter into it?
Yeah.
And
if
like
it's
walk
open.
through? Okay. You tell me how far you want to go.
Until I can see what's within.
Okay. So right as you get to here, give me 1 second while I reveal the space.
I feel like it's gonna be the most space.
Rust monsters.
You hear in Elvish, right here on this wall. This light is not here, by the way. It's just rock. There's no light. But you see like a rune on the wall glow, and you hear the following in Elvish. I can be salty, cold, or sweet. I grow, though I don't drink or eat. I come in many shades and colors, used to heal and focus, like glass, but tougher. You'll find me very low or high, so can you tell me, who am I?
Bitch. Can I get it again?
Can you
Uh,
copy
it-
and paste it into the chat?
It does not seem to have repeated itself.
It spoke it out loud. It's not written on the wall.
So you saw a rune glow, and then that you heard that, and then the rune went dim. The rest of you would have heard Elvish speaking as well. Those who speak Elvish, Enzo probably would have heard that. Olivax would have heard something speaking, not Wink. And Tink also would have heard speaking coming from that area. If Thadon is by Edda, he also would have heard that. But
I
he
don't
was
speak
looting.
I don't speak Elvish, so
No, but you would have heard speaking. You wouldn't have understood what they were saying, but you would have heard someone other than Wink talking.
If
Yeah.
we speak, if I speak Elvish, can I understand it?
If you speak Elvish, you would have made out some of those words. Again, it's being muffled because it's coming from a very echoey space. But what you guys just heard is what you would have heard if you speak the language. What you remember, I guess is. So I don't know what you guys want to do.
Can I roll a memory check and get like bits and pieces back?
Before, sure, you can go ahead and roll an intelligence check. Does anyone want to do anything as they hear that?
Yes.
I was
I'll
just
add
exploring
the
this
torch.
room just to see if there's anything.
Yeah,
Also,
you just see
I have keen smell. Do I pick up anything with my smell?
it smells disgusting in here, like sweat and unbathed people. You smell some sausages again over in this area. Basically, you smell what Ugak was carrying on him is probably more where that came from.
I ate those when I passed by.
You don't find like any treasure, if that.
No one's in there.
I am just going to sigh, keep an eye on the door, and quickly begin to tie up the orc we have unconscious from Olivax, just in
Okay.
case, so we don't have a surprise enemy on our hands.
For sure. Yeah, so Tink also is going to light a torch. So there's 2 torches in here now. You have Olivax and Tink both have torches. Are you so you've looted, so you're coming over here to tie this guy up. Okay.
Yep.
All right. What'd you roll, Wink, on your memory check?
8.
8. You remember the salty, cold, or sweet? You can find me low or high. So can you tell me who am I? Those are the things you remember.
Okay. Salty, cold, or sweet.
I should also mention at this point that you do see blood on the ground going this direction.
Oh wait, I need to be on the map. Over in that direction. Okay.
Yeah, where the blood is, that's what you see. Okay. Olivax and Enzo.
Yeah.
And
So
Tink.
now that I'm in here and there's light now, I could finally see Edda.
Yep. And she has like a 3-inch hole going through her neck.
Can I
Yeah.
mend it?
You try to mend it, the skin seems to close just ever so slightly, and then just stays soiled with blood.
I'm gonna take out. I have some like vestments in my gear, just like religious cloth. I'm just gonna drape it over her wounds and just
Okay.
make sure her eyes are closed. And I'm gonna, if I think Enzo's right there. I'm gonna put my hand on Enzo's shoulder, and then I'm gonna take his hand, and we'll both kind of rest it on her chest, and then
I'm gonna
I'll
cast guidance on Olivax. I don't know what.
Okay.
and then I'll say somberly and reverently, Real gloom, despair, and shadow fall. His watchful gaze protects us all. With claw and tooth and armored scale, against the dark we shall prevail.
You get your
And I will
character's
say-
so I'm gonna give you inspiration for that.
Mhm.
Mark it on your character sheets on the top right, you click it, and it basically gives you advantage on any roll that you want for the
Okay.
next
Sitting there on the side like a good kitty, just listening, sad.
Are you purring?
No, I'm not. I'm sad.
Cats also can purr when they're sad. We don't know why cats
Yeah.
purr.
I also don't
Okay.
think tigers can purr.
And then
I'm gonna
I'll
be, as
I'll
I'm
turn
trying
to-
to.
oh,
Yeah, go
sorry.
for it. Go for it.
I was gonna say I was gonna turn to the Don, and what were you yelling about?
As I'm finishing tying this guy up, I'll be like, that one of you morons, killed someone who potentially had information. So, and I'm just move my chin to Edith so that her death may not have been in vain.
Right.
But it is.
Should your life
And
go on that?
after those beautiful words, is anyone else going to help me do some work? Is it all just going to be on me? What's going on?
The guy who shows up, I don't know, 6 hours late because you were sick. Now
Yes.
you want to work?
Did you just do quotations to the sick?
Yeah, and it's like claw quotes.
What are you insinuating? That he wasn't sick? I told you he was sick.
Yeah, you said it. I believed you,
Oh,
but now I don't.
I'm
Guys,
sorry.
we're arguing over
I'm gonna
Edith's body.
just
Move her off
mockingly
to the side.
I'm gonna mockingly put my hand on his cheek and just go, sometimes people will work through the pain when it's important. My brother here messaged me and told me that you may need my help. Good thing I came. I did my best to save Edith, but you all just charged in there like fools instead of trying to negotiate.
and I'm
What
gonna
can you
say-
do?
Because
Yeah.
you're the one that makes the good decisions around here, right? That's why we're all out of 600 gold. Because of your good decisions.
It's not about the money.
You're right.
Really?
It's about, you're right. I'm gonna look to him. I'm gonna look to him and go, yes, at least my decisions didn't get an innocent killed. I wonder who did it worse. And I'm gonna go to the room where I heard noise and be like, I'm gonna keep working. If you all just want to keep crying about what happened, I'm gonna go to work, and I'm gonna go to where I heard the noise.
Stupid and heartless.
I'm gonna
Does anyone
cast
else
guidance again right in front of Olivax, and I'm gonna set it on myself, and it's gone off of him now.
What is it?
He's recasting guidance.
I
so,
took guidance away from you and put it on myself.
That's all right. I inspired myself. I don't need you.
So as you approach, Wink is sitting there like listening, looking at the door. Wink, do you want to do anything?
I haven't said anything yet,
Yep.
and I'm just thinking about it in my mind, overanalyzing it. And I'll turn and see Thadon coming, and I'll just put a finger up, and I'll put it to my lips, and then I'll have him come over, and I'll just point out on the wall. I'll see
The
if anything
second he
changes.
moves within 10 feet of this wall, this seemingly rock wall. It doesn't look any different than any other cave wall. You hear the following in Elvish. So your character would not understand this. Let me start over. I can be salty, cold, or sweet. I grow, though I don't drink or eat. I come in many shades and colors, used to heal and focus like glass, but tougher. You find me very low or high. So can you tell me, who am I?
I know what the answer is, but my character doesn't know what the thing is.
So Wink hears this a second time. If you would like to translate it to
The dawn.
the dawn. However, the second time you hear a skittish come from this room, and you see a rust monster who seemed to have smelled something comes this way.
Out, back that way.
So if you two can roll initiative for me, please.
Okay.
20 total for
Okay.
myself.
7.
Yeah, if you guys can start to follow, of course. Tink, Olivax, Kitty, Enzo.
Yeah, before I followed, I would want to talk to maybe Enzo and see what we wanted to do with Edda. Like, do we want to just leave her? Do we want to try and take her out? Like, I'm not planning on doing more dungeon diving. Now that's going to change, but in the moment, I would try to be talking to Enzo.
I would, as this is happening, take off my cloak and cover her with it and let her know, whisper to her, your death will not be in vain. I'll make sure your food bank is taken care of. And I'll give her a kiss on the forehead, and then I'll cover her in the cloak.
Okay.
That's well
And
said.
then I'll look at Olivax and say, let's get what we can. This whole mission was a waste at this point. Hopefully we get something out of it.
We
Let's
will
leave her
honor the
here
memory.
and move on. I don't want to think about it.
Very well.
What'd you roll, Spencer?
For initiative,
Yeah.
I think it was a 7.
Okay, Thadon, you go first.
I'm just going to shoot it, and then not out of my crossbow. Oh, it's free action. Yeah, I'll pull out my crossbow, shoot it. 16.
Yeah, that hits. 14's armor class.
Yeah, that's only D8 plus whatever. 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna run out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and be like, there's these guys, we got a rust monster.
Rust Monster's turn is going to come up here. And question for you, Wink. Do you have any metal on you?
Oh, good question. I've got a lot of
Daggers.
random.
Good time
Yeah.
to be a druid.
I've
Time
got
to
a
be
dagger.
through.
I definitely don't have any armor, but I have a dagger and jeweler's tools, which are probably metal.
Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
All right, hey. That would be 14.
14. Okay. You dodge as it like bends forward and it unfurls its antennas with like feather on it as it tries to brush on you, and you see like rust just like fall from it like snowflakes.
Gosh.
As it lunges at you, and it misses. And now it's your turn.
I'm going to where is my character sheet? I'm going to frick, what's that spell? Misty Step out to the outside of the door and close the door.
Okay. And it is going to. Okay, that brings us to Thadon. I'm assuming the rest of you are getting into this action.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say Rustmanster back there. Also a riddle. I couldn't figure it
Thadon,
out.
your turn.
I will hide and hold my action. If it comes out past the corner, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay, it's going to come to the boards, and it's going to stick its head through the boards, and it's so you can go ahead and make an attack.
I rolled a 15 for stealth. I don't know what its passive perception is.
Oh, that's fine. It doesn't see you.
Okay. 17 plus
That hits.
3. 8 points of piercing damage.
With sneak attack.
That was with sneak attack. I rolled a 1 and a 3 for my damage plus 4.
Okay, it is barely alive. It seems to be scurrying away now. If one of you other wants to attack the team, you can make
I
an
get
attack.
in on this action?
Yeah, go ahead and shoot it.
Okay. Phew! It is a
What is happening?
4,
Roll a d20.
8 damage.
That will kill it.
Oh yeah.
So it seems to just like slumber down to the boards. You see the arrows that you shot, like as they fall out, the tips are completely like rusted off, as if they've been sitting out in water for like a year, almost instantly.
Very gnarly.
Only out of crossbow bolts. I've used about half my stash.
All right, the dawn. I'm so confused. So this is as much as I remember of what the thing on the wall said. It says something about I can be salty, cold, or sweet. I grow, but I do not eat. I can be various colors. I can have various properties. I can heal. I'm sometimes like glass. I don't remember all the middle part, but it says you can find me.
Wait, what was that about glass?
It said something about glass. I don't remember. But it said something about glass.
I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull out my leather book, and I'm gonna start flipping through it.
Glass, gross, but doesn't eat. Multiple colors, hot, cold.
You can find me low or high.
I'm gonna snap my fingers and walk back inside the cave, or wherever the room, and say, actually, I'm gonna bring you with me, Wink, and be like, what language was that? Did you understand it? I didn't understand it.
Yes, it's in Elvish.
Assuming you're all going.
In Elvish, say crystal.
That's what I was originally going to say, but I felt like an idiot.
And I'm gonna point to my book and say, "Yep, that's what it says here." And I'm gonna shut it and put it back into
Sounds
my
dumb.
pack.
Tastes good. All right. Calabras, or whatever it is in Elvish.
Okay. And as you say crystal, you're going to hear the cave around you start to rumble, and the wall's going to come down in front of you, and blue light is going to be blinding you as the door opens, and that's where we're going to end our session.
Well,